Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Welcome to the Quantum Field Monday Opportunity Meeting. Sorry, Wednesday. Woo! Wednesday Opportunity Meeting. We're super excited that you're on, and we just want to welcome everyone. Whoever invited you on here tonight is going to be your sponsor. And at the end of this opportunity meeting, they either gave you an order form to go ahead and get signed up, or maybe they sent you a link. So we're excited because, you know, this patch is actually the magic patch. Everybody is getting amazing results. This does not heal, cure, fix your body. Just want to make sure we make all these claims. You put this patch on, it activates from the heat of your body. It's nano crystals, and it just makes your stem cells start to reactivate. So for me, I'm 60. I need to wear it because as you age, you have less healthy stem cells. And we're both getting amazing results from this patch. But again, it does cure, heal, or fix your body. It just actually puts your body into the zone where it needs to fix and repair anything that's going on in your body. So again, you're going to get signed up. We just want to welcome all you new people that are on here tonight. I know there's lots from around the world. Some are waking up, some are going to bed, and this is really exciting. And then we're also going to give you a goal sheet at the very end of the opportunity, and we can also get it to you personally. But we want to welcome each one of you on here tonight, and we're talking all about X39 LifeWave. Sorry, this glare on this camera. Push it in tight. Yes, there we go. But we want to welcome each one of you on here tonight. So whoever invited you will be your sponsor, and it's a safe place. So we look forward to seeing you every Wednesday night we do this opportunity.
Guys, we're so fired up to have you on here. Want to welcome all the new guests. We are just rocking this incredible technology of the X39 patch. And again, like Gina said, you just put it on your body. The heat from your body through phototherapy activates your copper peptide, which reactivates your own stem cells. And whatever ailment, whatever's going on in your body, the stem cells are going to go to the weakest link first. So you might have a knee pain, but there's something going on with your heart. Your entire body, all your organs are made up of stem cells. And at 30 years old, half of your stem cells are active, and at 60, none. So you know what? And this is working for all ages, like you're going to hear tonight. But before we go to the details, we just want to talk a little bit about what is something that really drives you. What's something that you got to have that you can't get doing what you're doing? And, you know, in our case, when we first took a look at this business model, we had dreams and goals, wanted to travel the world, wanted to do some fun things, mostly lifestyle stuff. So I'm not sure what your passion is, what you love doing for fun. Maybe you want to retire your spouse. Maybe you want to retire yourself. Maybe you just want to have that security money in the bank. But I will tell you this much, that, you know, life is short. Now's the time. If there's a possibility of an opportunity, of a way that you could set your family free in a shorter period of time than having to wait to, you talk to people and say, hey, I'm going to wait till I'm 65, but now they're raising it to 70 years old. How would you like to start living life right now, wherever you're at? And you got to be around a team of people, and you got to be around have a vehicle that'll allow you to put into motion to get yourself there sooner than later. And that's what this business model has to do. So, the key is to think about what it is that you want, and that's what you would be focusing on. Meaning that sometimes it ain't something that the timing might not be perfect for you, because no time is a good time. We're always busy. It just doesn't matter. And it might be something that you might just say, hey, I'm not sure if I want to do that. Hey, we're not telling you that we dreamt to do something like this. We wanted the end result. So focus on what the end result is. You know that in the next 20 years where you're going to be when you go to work. You'll never forget tonight's meeting after what I say right now. When you go to work tomorrow, maybe you can even picture yourself right now. Picture somebody that's been there 20 years longer than you. Someone on the other side of the room, okay, other side of the bank, other side of the office that's been there 20 years longer than you. Do they got any more freedom than you got? A lot of them got more responsibility. They might be getting paid more, but they're putting in more hours, so they're probably getting paid less than you are. The key is that when you know that's going to be you in 20 years, unless you do something about it, people really start thinking. And that's what I want you to think about tonight before you put your head on your pillow.
Now,
what is it?
I love this industry
Yeah.
because I got to retire from the airlines. I worked as a flight attendant for 25 years. Man alive,
Yeah.
I worked hard. 4 kids, left them a lot. And I'm telling you, I never got free trips. I never got, my income was my income. And this business, the sky's the limit. The more work you put in, the more money you're going to make.
Yeah.
The residual income is phenomenal. The team of people that you work together with is incredible. And this is a journey that you must participate in because it will change your life and change your family's destiny.
And you got to forget about anything you ever heard about word of mouth industry, because things have changed in a big way. First of all, when you have a product that nobody else has, that we just received the patent July 2020, and the company went because of this product. Now it's a 19-year-old company that's been doing around $20 million a year for the last 12 years. But ever since they introduced the X39 technology into their mix, the company went from 20 million to 280 million, very much so because of our friend Onyx, Coale, and the quantum field team.
Yes.
When you have that kind of momentum, that's a wake-up call for any business owner. I was a pro athlete for 25 years. It's not easy to create momentum, but when you have momentum, you can ride that with a whole group of people, which is exciting. And when you've got a product that nobody else has, okay, that nobody in our industry, nobody in a conventional business has this product that reactivates your own stem cells, you can really have incredible success and move through the ranks and income-wise very, very quickly. So I want you to be thinking about that. And the second thing is it's a lot different today than it was years ago, where people really knew that corporate America was to take care of them. Right now, people really understand that they need a side hustle. They need a business that they can run from their home as backup, just in case. And you know what? Ask yourself, is your boss really giving you enough raises? Is your company giving you the raises to pay the extra gas bill, pay for the extra cost of living that's going on right now? If not, jump in with us, because we're having a time of our life, and we're only been in for 60 days. Get that, 60 days. You're going to hear tonight from people that are rocking it, because when we prayed for the right product and the right company vehicle, upline team of people, we also prayed that our friends would have success. That's what we are really looking for, is a way to help our friends win. We have a passion for helping our friends win, and you're going to find that out tonight when you start hearing everybody talk.
That's
so
for sure.
First thing we want to do to kick this off is to introduce our incredible friend, Onyx Coale. We've known her. Our kids used to babysit for her. We've got business history together with incredible success. What a better way to partner up with somebody that you can count on and win. So she's going to talk about this incredible product, the company, where it's going, and where you could take advantage of getting started with us tonight. So Onyx, why don't you get us started? I'll drop this screen down and put you on.
Awesome. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Gina. You guys are fantastic.
There she is.
Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What a great night again. Well, the truth is, I found this little stem cell activation patch a little more than 3 years ago now. It was the last day of July 3 years ago. And exactly like Steve and Gina said, it's a photobiomodulation patch, and that's a big word for light therapy. And what that means is that when you put this little patch on, it will activate your body's own stem cells. It will elevate the GHK copper peptide. And when I got here, I didn't know what that was. I had to Google it. It's the holy grail of anti-aging. If this is your first night, you don't know anything about stem cells, or you don't know anything about copper peptides, write down this website, X39.com. And after this call, you can go there. You can read all about the science. As Steve was saying, we have more than 100 patents. We've got more than 80 scientific studies. And the momentum in this business has just begun. I ran my whole life from network marketing, and actually Steve and Gina sponsored me last time, but I said no the first time. I said no the second time. I said no the third time. The fourth time I ran and hid under the couch. And they just kept coming back around. And when I finally saw the opportunity, I started scratching my head. I said, wait a minute, My whole life, I've been running from something I knew nothing about. And I was running because strangers that were not paying my mortgage were telling me that network marketing was not a realistic opportunity. Well, what I can tell you is I've run with Steve and Gina, we've run together to a multi-billion-dollar network marketing company. That was a B, you all. We've done it before. And the neat thing about doing that was that we helped, I mean, in my organization alone, I created more than 50 millionaires in 7 years. Yeah. 50 families became millionaires. Now, lots of them earn 500 million and lots of them earn, 500,000 and lots of them earn 200,000, and everybody's going to earn your level of work ethic. But everything you all need is here to succeed. You can lock arms with us. The momentum has begun already in this company, which is really exciting. As Steve said in the beginning, when I got here, it was already July of 19. In 18, they had only done $20 million for the year. I got here the last day of July of 19, and we finished the year, because of this amazing X39 patch, we finished the year at $70 million. You all, last month, we did $25 million last month. So 3 years ago, annually, they were doing 20 million. Now monthly, we're doing more than that. So the momentum has begun. The system is here. Everything you need to succeed is here. And Steve, Gina, myself, and your sponsors are here. We're all here to help you succeed. I've never seen a business or an industry where regular people like you and me can make that word called residual income. I heard about it my whole life, but I never understood, how's a girl like me going to make residual income? And you actually are going to help your people become successful. It's an incredible industry, and this is a really affordable, incredible product.
The key to Onyx is that when you have a product that talks for itself, that's the key. Like, that's why you got to forget about anything you ever heard about this industry, because right now, today, Onyx, praise the Lord, brought this product to us, and it's the best product I've ever experienced in our industry. So no matter what anyone says, nobody that I speak with can say no to reactivating their stem cells if they're somewhat educated. They got to somehow have some common sense to them and they'll guarantee want to have their stem cells reactivated. Who wouldn't want their stem cells reactivated? Are you
kidding? It's only $100 a month.
Right.
$100 a month, you guys, plus taxes and shipping. Who doesn't want their stem cells reactivated for $100 a month?
I have had 14 surgeries, and the therapists, the chiropractors, the high-end doctors that take care of you cost way more for one appointment than $99 a month. I mean, it's at least $100 for every appointment, but normally $125, $150 or more. And here, for $99 a month, you cannot go wrong. So let's hear from a few people that are having success with this product, because the best way to share with people and to be sold on how incredible the product is from the testimonies of the people that are taking the product. Now, we could go all night long on testimonies, so we only picked a couple people, exactly 3 people tonight that have got some incredible testimonies, and one of them is my longtime friend, Richard Suarez. Him and his wife Teresa are longtime friends of ours, and he called me late last week and said, Steve, I got to tell you my testimony. I am on fire about what this product can do, and he's crazily sharing it with everybody, because why would you keep it a secret after it does so great for you? So
that's right.
Richard, let's put you on the screen and unmute yourself, and we're going to listen to your testimony tonight. There you are.
I'm unmuted.
Okay, we can hear you, Richard.
Yeah. Good.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi.
Well, anyhow, for those that don't know the story, Steve called me about almost 2 months ago, and we're old friends. We love them, we trust them, but at the time, I really didn't think I could handle another run. Okay, I'd had multiple heart attacks, dozens of surgeries. I have 18 stents in my heart. I had an accident after we moved up here. So did the motorcycle, the four-wheeler, and it landed on top of me and broke my back. And that pretty much ended my mobility. And a lot of other issues, when you get old, things happen. And when you don't take care of yourself well enough, more things happen. And so I had a conversation with Steve. I was real reluctant because last time we saw them, we were rocking and rolling like they were, all the energy, all the it's just he couldn't see through the phone, and he didn't know how messed up I was, and I was kind of worried about him finding out pretty quick that I wasn't doing very good and having trouble talking because I couldn't remember words already. That's probably from a lot of the medication I was taking. It causes that kind of stuff. And so I was a little hesitant, but I did promise him I would wear it. And I also promised I wasn't gonna do anything with it at all unless I knew my parachute to get out of this thing. If I really, decided didn't want to do anything, I was gonna say it doesn't do anything. I'm out of here now. and the plans don't go the way you have them, and I was convinced I just did not have the energy to do this. I did not have a clue that all that would change within a month. I couldn't walk without an electric cart. Every sorts around, I couldn't do a lot of things, and that's all stopped. I've all, my energy's back. I feel probably about. I got one of my friends that we sent some patches to. I'm going to use his words. He said, "I can't believe this. I don't feel a second over 50." And he's older than me. Okay. And I'm going to use his words because that's exactly what happened to me.
Wow.
I don't feel a second over 50.
Awesome.
And we're just to really do the right thing. And the right thing is there's all of these people out here that don't have a clue. They're in all kinds of pain. And as believers, we know it. We have a responsibility to help as many people as we can, and to meet as many people as we can, so we can have the opportunity to help as many people. That's just right out of the scripture. It's not anything that has nothing to do with network marketing. That has to do with how you're supposed to live your life. Amen. And when you can't move, and now that's over, we're back doing what God's called us to do. We're having a great time, and it's starting to come together for us. We got people getting in, and we're making an appropriate compensation for that kind of effort, and which is we're all excited about also. Okay. You can't have the hope of work and have someone impose a muzzle.
Okay, Richard, fantastic. We're so excited for you. And you know what? It's amazing that, think about all your friends that people have, everybody out there, what you can do for them by sharing this incredible product. What we're going to do, one thing that we do need to do is get a patch on Richard and Teresa's internet up there in the mountains.
It's terrible.
Have a little fun, guys. Richard feels incredible. I mean, he's just rocking it. And think about what he said. Now, again, I do want to claim, say exactly what Gina said, that the patch here gets put on your body. The heat from your body through phototherapy reactivates your own stem cells, and your body heals itself. So patch isn't doing anything other than activating your stem cells to heal themselves, and your body is doing it. And I will also tell you that it's very similar to like going out in the sun, and the sun activates vitamin D in your body. There's nothing going into your system from this patch for all those new people that are hearing for this for the very first time. But isn't that incredible, the feeling that you get from when you help your friend? It's just amazing.
Absolutely.
So the next person up is going to be Cheryl Steed. Is Cheryl unmuted? Can we get her unmuted? Let's see how she's doing, if we can pull her up.
Hello there. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Go ahead and start talking.
I have been in 3 businesses that had good products, but nothing like this.
Wow.
I thank God every day that my friend Cindy told me about this product. I know Heidi had known Cindy for like 20 years, and she introduced that to her. I have a new silver that's an 80-year-old lady having horrific back pains, could hardly walk. She was getting shots for the pain. Put her on the patch, and now she can walk without pain. I put a patch on my 13-year-old great-grandson who has seizures. And my husband has bone-on-bone knee, a knee that needs knee replacement and has no pain now. I am with no brain fog, more energy than I've had in years. My blood pressure is normal. I'm off holistic for that. My ankles aren't swollen, no pain throughout my body, walking 10,000 steps a day. I have some other new silvers that is a couple that was in horrific automobile crash where the car was totaled and they were airlifted to the hospital. It has been a long road to recovery. His sleep patterns were a mess where he walked all over the house all night long. She had critical brain damage and was having seizures. We put them on the patch, and 2 days later, he slept through the night. Her balance is better, no brain fog, more energy, feeling tremendous.
Wow.
No, nothing's more gratifying than helping people feel better.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Cheryl. That is just an incredible testimony of yourself and your friends. And that's just how you do it. I mean, just put the patch on people, let the product do the work. The technology, this X39 is amazing. Like you said, it is the best product that I've ever seen in our industry of network marketing. And we're going to take this company in a big way, well over $1 billion. And we're going to count on you and your leadership, Cheryl, to work together on this. So I'm really looking forward to partnering up with you and making this happen. Thanks for sharing tonight.
You bet.
Okay, now we've got Heidi Moser, all right, great friend, new friend, should I say, but she's already a great friend. And she's got incredible testimony about her granddaughter that we got to hear. So Heidi, are you unmuted?
I am unmuted. Can you hear me okay?
Oh gosh, you're on the beach
Wow,
tonight.
you're in the islands, honey. Wow, Heidi.
There you go.
Hi, my new family. Guys, I'm telling you, as I said, my name's Heidi Moser, newly director in LifeWave. All excited.
Right.
I'm helping others become managers and growing their business. So it's people helping people. But you know what? You don't even have to know people personally to get started, because I didn't know Gina. I didn't know Steve. I literally knocked on their door. I knocked on their door and she answered, and she was the sweetest angel looking woman I had ever seen in my life, and so kind, because you know what, people, you need to learn to be kind, because you never know who you're in front of. And she was so kind, and she invited me to an event. I heard testimonials like you're hearing tonight. I rushed over. I didn't even know how the money was made, and I said, I need in. What's the highest package? That's the one I want. And I literally sat outside in their patio and I started making a list.
Wow.
And every individual, including myself, my neuropathy disappeared, the tingling in my fingers gone, the joint pains that I had gone, the energy and vitality that I have is amazing. And beknownst me and my daughter, my granddaughter has had issues with her menstrual cycle every single month. And she's always hearing me talk about these patches, and her mom and dad, who just went managers, talk about these patches. So the patches were in the bathroom. And so she knew, hey, it's not a drug. It's not something that's going to hurt me. She's 12 years old. And she decided to put it right underneath her belly button near her ovaries when she got her period. And she literally, yesterday I was taking her to school, and she said, Grandma, I have to admit something to you. I've been wearing the patches. And I said, you have? She said, yes. She says, have you noticed something different? And I look at her and I said, yeah, I actually do. I said, your skin is so bright. Like it's, where are all your acne? Because, you know, she's going through changes, right?
Wow.
And her face was all cleared up. And that's big for a 12-year-old, right?
Yeah.
But she says, Grandma, I don't have to take ibuprofen anymore. I don't have to take pain medicine anymore. I've been wearing the patches. And guess what? I went to church on Wednesday and I'm talking to all my friends about it because they got period pains and they don't want to have period pains. So I'm like, oh, great. So you're already networking the product and you're 12 years old, right?
Wow.
And then I had a friend come over today, Lisa, who I've known for 30 something years. And, you know, has had a lot of issues going through divorce. She's been, you know, kind of in a space where she has had a lot of depression. And just, you know, when you're depressed, everything hurts. Your knees hurt, your back hurts, your knees hurt, you get migraines. And she came over today. I was helping her with some documents, and after hearing her telling me all her problems, I ran to my room, I grabbed a patch and I'm like, put your head down. And I put a patch on her. And within an hour, I have all these testimonies that I record. Within an hour, she says her pain gone. The jaw pain from her crunching her mouth because of her migraines, gone. Her knee pain, gone. She had gout was starting at the bottom of her foot, which she showed me. I put another patch underneath her foot.
Good.
And her and I today went shopping and we were out for like 6 hours walking around and she did not complain about nothing. So guess what? She's a new brand partner and she's going to start sharing this as well. So guys, you know what? You can't be selfish. You got to talk to everybody. Everybody. You don't know where people are in their life. You don't know where they are in their life financially. You don't know where they are in their life in health. What's the point in having millions of dollars, right, Steve, if you can't live a healthy life?
Yes.
You have to have health. If you don't have health, wealth means nothing. So whoever invited you tonight to take a look at this information, we're a family. We're all here to help one another. I just met Steve and Gina over 50 days ago, and they'll drop anything for me. Like I call them, they're there, and they're there to support me and my organization. And whoever invited you on this call, you have that same same help from the person that invited you. So guys, open up your heart, open up your mind. As everyone has said, this is a gift from God. God created stem cells in our bodies to heal our bodies. And unfortunately, the outside world, the toxins, the medicine, things that they put Band-Aids on for us, making us believe that that's going to heal us or help us. It doesn't. This will. So eliminate your DirecTV, eliminate your internet. No, not your internet, but eliminate things in your life that don't give you wellness.
Yeah.
And take $100 from that and invest in yourself.
Yes. Good job.
So
Good.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
allowing me
Ivy,
to
so
share.
much. What a great blessing you are to everybody. And we just met her. So, I mean, less than 2 months ago, Heidi came into our life. So there's more people you don't know than you do know. So start with your friends and family, but start opening your mouth to people that you're around.
Right.
Now we've got a brand new rockin' 66-day top of the compensation plan.
Woo!
Now let me help you. When Gina prayed for an opportunity, he prayed that our friends would win and succeed. That's the main reason we're here in Life Wave and with Onyx Coale, is because we wanted our friends to win and succeed. I heard Heidi. We didn't even know Heidi, but she's got all her friends winning and succeeding. Did you catch that? That's the key to this, is when you got a product that works, everyone wins. And we've got our special friend Renita and her husband Scott and their entire family are rocking this, and they hit the top of the compensation plan. Same as Gina and I. Soon, every one of you on here, we're all going to be in the same rank. You can't get any higher. We did it, and now we've got our friends. You know, we lead by example, and your friends are all going to follow. And these guys rocked it in 66 days to hit Senior Presidential Director. Renita Brennan, are you on?
I'm on. Can you hear me, Steve?
Here
Can
she
you
is.
hear me?
Okay,
Okay, this is my dad.
Hey, show us your legs.
Woo! So we're down here in Mayo Clinic because he's got a surgery tomorrow. And Dad, we're down to the meet and greet in the hotel. And we just patched up a guy that's having surgery and his wife. And Dad says to me, we should hang out at hospitals. We should hang out at hospitals. So Dad is 80. He's going into surgery tomorrow. And he's telling this guy about the patch. I'm over at the counter getting some cheese. And I come back and Dad's talking about the patch. Because him and Mom's made about $2,000 so far, right? But better than that. Yeah. He had a surgery 2 weeks ago, recovered, was like up and at it like a day later. He's got a surgery tomorrow at Mayo. Say a prayer for him. But don't worry, we're probably going to get all the doctors patched by the time we leave here.
Yeah.
Right,
Good job.
Right. You, Dad.
Yeah. So I just wanted to bring my dad in because it was hilarious because I was getting cheese and a glass of wine. I thought I'll have a little wine and some cheese here. I come back, Dad's at the table talking patches. I'm like, I gotta
Celebrate. Come on, you're still celebrating.
The Marine is patching up the other guy who's having a heart valve replacement. Anyway, like my 80-year-old dad's doing it, my 76-year-old mom's doing it. Everybody's doing this. Yeah. It's just been a total blessing for our family, head to toe. Like sleep, Parkinson's, my dad, his legs. I had a party in Fargo yesterday. I didn't have a TV. We don't need a TV. All we need is patches. So I brought the patches to the party. We had a patch party. I was at the spa, right? Everybody's got their cell phone in their hand. Why would I play a video? Hey, everybody, take out your cell phone, type in startx39.com. Do it right now. We took a brief second. Everybody took their phones out, all 6 of the women. They typed in startx39.com. I said, okay, see that top video? Don't watch it right now, but you should watch it when you leave. See that second video? Watch that one too. It's better yet. You scroll all the way down. If you're really analytical, you can watch the 18-minute with the founder. I literally took them through Start X39 on their phone. They all had their devices out. This is so great. We put a patch on all of them, and then we had them all step up and rub my dad's legs. Because my dad's legs, you guys know, the picture that started this madness was my dad's freaking legs were oozing for 6 months. And everybody saw that picture on Facebook and it was like a crazy picture, right? And so yesterday we're at the party and these ladies are like, I follow you on Facebook. How's your dad's legs? I said, Dad, pull up the pants. Pull up the jeans. Dad's got the jeans up. He's got the jeans up. The ladies are rubbing my dad's legs because they're not oozing and they're just smooth as silk. So this has gotten to be so much fun. I'm just telling you guys. I said to Scott, you literally need to carry in, like I'm going to the patch party and I'm carrying in my patches. Like this is what I'm doing. I actually can just stick it in the legging of my pants right here. And then I have my cell phone with me all the time anyway. So then I'm standing at the party saying, hey, type in Start X39 because that's where we start. Yeah. That's what we show everybody. You know why we show them Start X39? Because it has it in the word start. This is where we start. And so they watch the videos, they educate themselves, they learn everything. You know, the biggest thing I want to tell you, Steve, the thing that we did wrong, and I blame you a little bit for it, because when I called you, you said to me, get started on the gold kit. Well, we monkeyed around with the gold kit, and in 3 days we had to go diamond. Steve, do you know that last week we had 73 people on our team upgrade to the diamond pack? 73. Do you know why? Because if you don't have patches, you're not helping more people. Yeah. That's why. So either you're going to do this like my dad, sharing it down in the lobby, and he's walking to the room with me. He goes, we should hang out at the hospitals way more often, Renita. This is great marketing strategy. Maybe we can write off whatever the insurance doesn't cover of this massive surgery. Anyway, the whole way. We're looking for tax deductions the whole way there. For those of you that don't know about business, let me teach you something. The rich know the tax laws. Okay. The other ones are complaining that they're not paying tax. No, we're paying taxes, but we're just smart enough to know my trip to Mayo is a tax deduction. Every meal with my 80-year-old father is a tax deduction because I'm going to leave a patch for my server because you know he doesn't want to be serving. And so like, I mean, this whole thing is a total game changer and such a blast. But my biggest advice was make sure you have patches. Go diamond out of the gates. Steve, you should have said to me, Renita, go diamond out of the gates. He said, go gold, he told me. Well, and then 3 days later, 3 days later, I'm like, we're out of patches. How can I help people win if I don't got patches? So literally, like I said, 73 people on our team last week alone upgraded to the diamond pack because guess what? if you're going to patch people, if you're going to make money, if you're going to make a difference, if you're going to help people heal and get well, and again, the patch doesn't do it, God does it. Let's just give glory where glory's due, right? The patch just puts your body in the state that it can produce those stem cells, right? From like I told my dad, the reason your legs healed is because you're 80. Before you had like 4 stem cells trying to circulate in the body and get to those darn losing legs. Then we put a patch on Dad. We come back 18 hours later, his ankle shrunk like a little chicken leg from edema, 6 months to shrinking legs, no oozing. And I was like, I literally, Steve, Gina, you know this. I think I signed up 60 people before Scott and I got our patches in the mail.
You know,
We signed up 60. Some people are waiting to get their patches to see if they feel the difference. No, I'm going to tell you what, give it to an old person. The old people feel the difference because they got 2 stem cells. So you got to get going with this thing. You need more patches. You need to go diamond out of the gates. That's the biggest mistake I made. I can tell you the mistake I made. I didn't go diamond out of the gates. I wish I would have done that because I would have had more patches initially to get out there and patch people. So, and remember, if you don't go diamond and somebody on your team that you sponsor buys a diamond pack, you're leaving dollars on the table. I don't know about you, but if you had $400 laying on the table, Steve, okay, Steve, do you want this $400 laying on the table?
I was trying to get
you want the
400 from you.
Yeah. Instead of getting 100, like if I go gold and I sign up a diamond, I get $100. But if I go diamond and I sign up a diamond, I get $500. I'm no rocket scientist, but 500 is better than 100. Okay. So at the end of the day, I just thought to myself, we all need to be going diamond, sponsoring diamonds, because 2 reasons: you make more money and you have more patches to win with people, period. And if you don't have patches, you're not growing this business. You're not like I love how Ivy said, cut the cable or whatever. You know why? Cut the nails, cut the hair dye, whatever it takes. Don't worry, you're not have to dye your hair pretty soon anyway. It starts growing back black. Scott's hair in the corner right here. He won't let me take a picture yet, but it's growing back black on both sides. And so while he's sleeping in the morning, I'm like sneaking pictures because his hair is growing back darker.
But listening.
He's probably listening to this. He's like, Renita, that's enough. Anyway, at the end of the day, it's been a total blessing, top to bottom. Steve and Gina, we love you. Onyx, we love you. I got a call today from Lori, all these beautiful people at corporate. You guys, this thing just keeps getting better. Like, you know how sometimes when you get in a company and you learn a little bit about it and you're like, I don't really like that. You know, I don't really care for that person. Everything that Scott and I continue to do in this business, it's like, are you kidding me? Like, we thought it was so fantastic and fabulous already, and it just keeps getting better. I mean, this is where we want to be. All right, God bless you guys. Hey, pray for my dad because he's got that massive surgery tomorrow, but we're wearing patches on the way in, during surgery, and he'll be patched up on the way out. Don't worry. So we're going to be good. Right?
Hey,
all right.
Thanks, Renita Brennan. Brand new 66
Way to go, Renita.
Company, senior presidential director. Okay, now.
So proud of you guys. Good job.
We wanted to say as well that what Renita was telling you is that you're going to want to be your own mini warehouse as you get your patches, so that you've got sample patches that you can share with people, like she's talking about that she's doing on the road with her mom and dad in the hospital. And then when people get started in your business, you can loan them sleeves. A sleeve looks like this. It's got 30-day supply of patches. So you wear the patch 12 hours on, and you take, and it's creating all these stem cells in your body throughout that 12 hours. Then you take it off for 12 hours so your body can rest and rejuvenate itself. And you're going to want to be able to loan. So if somebody signed up as a diamond and I've got a diamond, I'm going to loan them like 3, 4, 5 sleeves. When they get their 19 sleeves, they're going to give it back to me. But if you get a gold and you start sponsoring all these people, you don't have enough patches, sleeves to loan them until they get back, and they got to wait for their sleeves to get there and build their business. So it happens slower. We want you to win and win fast. That's what she was trying to share with you. Real quick, I'm going to go over a little bit of the numbers on the comp plan, but I will tell you this much, that when you have a product that is this good, you do not have to worry. You are going to go through the comp plan very quickly, and you are going to start generating income for you and your family. We've got a patent. Well, somebody had mentioned that we got the patent July 2020 with the product. When you've got a product that no one else has access to, as a matter of fact, David Schmidt, who's the owner and founder of the X39 and LifeWave, has got over 130 patents. So he knows how to secure a patent, and we are in great hands. In the compensation plan, you're going to build a right team and a left team. And as you create volume on both sides, you're going to generate income It cycles back and forth, $50 at a time, and you can generate up to $25,000 per week in the compensation plan of the binary portion of it. That's incredible. Now, your sponsor can explain a little bit more details. I have a great comp plan video that explains how to do it on our qfteambiz.com website. And then we've got another portion where it's called matching bonus, that as you bring in people. Now, the interesting thing about the team commission is you get paid for the people that you don't know. So your friend, if they put you on here tonight, probably has 3 friends, 4 friends, 10 friends. They probably got some on the hopper even that they couldn't even make it on tonight. As you get in, all those people that get sponsored underneath you that you don't know, you get paid up to $25,000 a week. That's why you want to get enrolled as soon as you can. That's why he was so smart to sign up before everyone else at the meeting that was at our house that night with over a couple hundred people. So on the matching bonus, you paid even more for the people that you do know, and you bring in 25% for your personals, 20% for their friends, and 20% for their friends' friends. So you get paid for all those people, and it's very similar to franchising, and you'll get the hang of it as you go. Don't try to learn everything in one night. But here you can see a right team and a left team, and as people get placed underneath you, you get paid up to $25,000 a week. The reason why they got to cap that is because it goes into infinity of the people that you don't know. So eventually they have to cap it at one point, but aren't you happy that they cap it at over $1 million a year?
Yeah, yes.
That's incredible for all of you. That might be able to help you put a little more gas money in your pocket. So this is a big deal. It's fun, and all of our friends that are engaging are winning. So we encourage you not only to get started, but engage, because it's a lot more fun to run with all of us when we're running than when we're already there. So now's the time to run with us. So Onyx, why don't you take it away and just give us a little bit of insight on the support that we all have, that when they get in, they're going to have great support and training, and they can learn more tonight on the QF Team website.
Absolutely. So the whole system is already set up. It's really, really simple. The system is 331, which is contact 3 people a day about X39, follow up with 3 people a day about X39, and then invite 1 person a day to the Zoom. Here is our team training site. If you haven't been here, I recommend you go there, qfteambiz.com. You can take a photograph of it if you want. There's the 9 steps to go through in order to build your business. But I tell everyone, be ignorance on fire. Stay focused on your money-making activities, which is 331. And when you have a little extra time here and there, you can go on the website and learn a little. But you can send notes if you don't know the answer to a question when you're talking to somebody, saying, I don't know that answer, but let me find it out for you. You can send the question to me. You could send the question to Steve and Gina. You could send the question to your sponsor. You could put it on the Facebook team page. You could put it on the Telegram page. We are a community. We are a family. We're all here to help you succeed. So the best thing you can do is put your sneakers on, be ignorance on fire, just start putting this amazing little patch on people and watch people's lives change.
Okay, so you can see, everyone, that we have incredible support for all of you as you get started in the business, and we will tell you a little bit more about that later. Real quick, we've got it. This is an international business. We're opening in 75 countries legally. So, you know, whenever you get started, someone's going to say, hey, I got a cousin in Australia. And then we can tell them, great, we can get them started. We've got our friends from Canada that are tearing the business up. Longtime friends, Al and Sherry Huva, on the line today. They're going to unmute themselves and say a few words as well to kind of give you that international flair from the Great White North. Are you guys there? There they are.
Yay.
Hello, my friends.
Hey. Thank you so much, Steve and Gina, for calling Sherry about this opportunity. Hey, you know, the exciting thing is people say, well, how do I patch people? What do I actually do? How do I talk to somebody that I don't know? I mean, I'll just give you a perfect example. And, you know, for me, I'm sleeping really great, but you know, I played a lot of golf the last little bit, and just talking to the guys that I was playing golf with, they're all complaining of all my hip, my neck. I can't hit the ball this far. And, you know, I think that the key thing is that we just got to open our ears. you know, and just listen to people, whether it's, you know, I think Renita said it, and I don't know about these hospitals in the US, but in Canada, we don't get wine, cheese, we don't get any of that. So I don't know. I think our premier has to maybe make some changes, but anyway, so, you know, it's actually very simple, and I just love finding out about people, and if there's a need, I share it with them. You know, and, you know, Sherry is great using the technology. I'm more one-on-one. I meet somebody, I find out, you know, Steve taught us this a long time ago about form, family, occupation, recreation, motive. And usually you'll find something that clicks, and, you know, and I don't know who said it, but it's just about being kind and really caring about people. And, you know, one of my friends that I golf with up at Maple Lake, he's an ex CFL football player, complaining about, he had a little accident on his scooter and on his golf scooter and broke some ribs. So, you know, I gave him a bunch of patches, and he's really excited about it. So, you know, it's not up to me to say, hey, it's going to do this or that for you. It's up to his own body healing itself with you know, what is it, copper peptide? I don't even know how it works, but, you know, I mean, it's pretty exciting just sharing it with people and having fun.
Yeah, awesome.
And the big thing people have to realize too is that it's timing for people too, right? So I was talking about this friend that he talked to. Well, we had talked to him kind of originally, you know, a few weeks back, and he just had a real busy schedule. So Al just put it in the back of his mind that, you know, I mean, hey, I'm going to get back to him. He watched the video and he was interested, but he had other stuff he was doing. And so then, you know, I just made sure he had like a little kit. So he had like a 5 or a 7 day sample so that he could hand it out to anybody he came in contact with. So it's just a matter, like Al said, just, you know, caring about where people are at and just listening. And then I think the biggest thing too is that, you know, some people are going to have a result like right away. And some people aren't going to have a result right away. But honestly, you don't really know what's going on in your own body. So, you know, when I follow up with someone, whether it's one-on-one or whether it's through a messenger and I send out a message, someone comes on my heart and I just want to share it with them. You know, I just, for me, I'm concerned about, hey, you know, I'm thinking, you know, is this person looking to make money? Is this person looking for health? Are they looking for the whole package? And same thing, creating momentum. And just like Onyx has already told us, that 3, 3, and 1, I mean, honestly, that's just a daily thing that you just get into doing, whether it's, you know, I just go on my messenger and I think about who I need to contact. I look back through and see who I sent a message to. Have they, and I've gone into the back office and I've sent that video, X39 start, you know, and I send it. So then I get alerted and I know when they watched it, I can say, oh yeah, I saw you watched it 2 times, you know, isn't it great? And they're like, well, yeah. And I'm like, well, there's a couple ways to get started. And, you know, things are a little tough right now in Canada. So I'm just telling people, hey, you know what? You need to go and sponsor someone from the States because it's wide open and there's no restrictions, you know, but, you know, just focus on what's right, you know, and all I know is that I'm just grateful that the corporation is stepping up, you know, giving us, hey, we get free shipping and we get free, so there's some perks, you know, like, I mean, whether or not you think it's negative or not, but I just know that, you know,
we're at the beginning.
You're at the beginning and that's exciting too. And, you know, just take advantage of the fact that, you know, someone's trying the product and maybe they don't get an instant result. Tell them, well, hey, how long have you had fibromyalgia? You know, how long have you had a back injury? You know, this is, you know, it's not going to happen overnight, you know, so you don't want someone to quit. You want them to try it for 30, 60, 90 days. You want them to get the full package so they can benefit from this amazing product. And, you know, it's just up to all of us to share because somebody knows somebody who knows somebody who needs this product. And it's up to all of us to kind of share it and just, you know, be there ready to make it happen. So we're just thankful for the leadership we have with Steve and Gina and with Onyx. We're just on such an amazing winning team that, you know, we're all so fortunate. You don't realize how fortunate you are. But we're just, you know, we came out of retirement. I mean, we hadn't done anything in 7 years. We weren't looking to do anything. I was looking at to help me. I sleep better. I have way more energy.
Happier.
And then honestly, 7 weeks in, it's starting to help my hip, 8 weeks now. And so think about it. If I had decided, you know, hey, 2 weeks in, 1 week in, a month in, it wasn't going to work for me, then, you know, so give the product the time it needs to work. And sometimes it does stuff that you don't even know it's helping you with. So get excited about sharing it. People are going to be on your heart and just go ahead and share it with them.
Thank you, Alan, Sherry. Woo! Great attitude. Them these are some of our longtime friends, and you could just see the great people that we got on our team. One more friend that we're going to share there, that we're going to be having a huge meeting at their house next Wednesday night. But I will say that Kim and Johnny, they came to our house, the meeting we did at the Blueberry Farm last week. They were the first ones there, and they got a servant's heart. They're super sharp friends. We only met them at our house because they came to our 2 meetings that we had at our house. They said, can we have one at our house? We said, yeah, we'd love to come there. And they came all the way to Williston, Florida, way out in the middle of the woods. And they are such great servants. But, you know, these guys are on their game and incredibly successful friends as well. So maybe Kim and Johnny are available to unmute and just let them know what you're seeing about this incredible product, and tell us about where we're going to be at next week, Wednesday, at your house.
Perfect. Thanks, guys, for having us on here.
Yes.
Listening to everybody else on here, I'm just like, every minute I'm like, yes. Like,
Yeah.
exactly. I agree. Like Renita, dead on. I love everything she said. I mean, we've gone from like here to like here. I mean, we're just on fire, and everyone I talked to, I mean, I had coffee with a girl the other morning who was just on here, and she was like, I swore your account got hacked because when you slipped into my DM and started pitching me this, she's like, who are you? Because I've never done anything like this in my life. So everyone's just like, what is Kim doing? And we need to know, because this is not like her. Just a little bit on me. I did have about a 17 year run in reconstructive surgery, plastic surgery, breast cancer, wound, trauma. I've been through it all. And so this really did catch my eye because it sounded almost too good to be true. And where the world that I come from, it's kind of far out there. So once we got into this, and I did my own trial study, I did my own case studies, I did my own research. I had remarkable results on my rotator cuff, which was torn twice, is done twice torn. I have no pain with it at all. My shoulders are equivalent. They function exactly the same, from debilitating pain. I'm working out like crazy. It's just a complete game changer to my life. And then so many other multitudes of things have happened that I wasn't even trying to think that would happen. You know, like everybody said, the abundance of energy, just pure happiness, just being able to be so collected on my thoughts when I'm usually like just bouncing from every single subject all over the place, like a little cheerleader, and I can't stay focused. He's usually like, stay focused. And I'm just like telling him now, can
she uses her calendar on her phone now. That took me 3 years.
I actually look at him and I'm like, can you circle back to that, please? Can we stay focused? I'm
like, can you put it in our calendar? And now she's like, I added your email.
I was like, you're not on top of things. So it has completely changed my life. And all my friends and everybody around have seen that. And I tell everybody who I have just constantly, like today, you guys, I put like, I want to say like almost 7 people in the biz, 10 people in the biz today alone. It is a contagious trickle effect. I mean, and like what everybody says, you do not need to know it all. No. You just need to know that you have a servant's heart. And if you feel this good, like you're doing a disservice to not share it with everybody else. So I told everybody that. I was like, listen, the best thing you can do is patch and pass. Just keep going. Even if someone's like, I'm not really sure, keep going, because circle back and they're going to be like, wow, I'm all about this. I have not had one person who I have patched say they did not have an amazing result. Everybody, it's 100% turnaround. So big thing on inventory. Yes, I'm a firm believer. We climbed that ladder very, very drastically up to diamond. And now I think we've done like a multitude of purchases of diamond, and we just can't patch enough people, and we can't keep enough patches on us. And we've definitely gone and helped people who can't afford it right away. And we're like, hey, you know what? Here's this much and this much and this much. And tell you what, you're going to turn around and you're going to have all that back. Get me back in a little bit. Trust me, you're going to be making money before you know it. And that it always has. And that speaks wonders to them, because they're like, man, if you're willing to help me like that, this really must be really good.
Wow. Yeah, they're just seeing an opportunity. Some people need it.
It has been the biggest, most rewarding opportunity when we weren't even looking for one. You know,
and this is an opportunity that if you're behind somebody and you help them, you already know mentally it works. So it's not like you're giving someone an opportunity and then you hope they can do the job. Right. The job is hand out patches. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't think they could do that, then yes, definitely don't give those people the opportunity.
Well, and for instance, like we had a gal sign up today, and I mean, I will tell you, she was the one that I would just like, please come. It was like just dragging her because she's really, really like huge, dominating another thing right now. And I was like, you just need to believe in this. I had patched her son. I won't go into her whole story because she'll eventually say it herself, but he has his own debilities and stuff, and he remarkably transformed right in front of her eyes, and that's what changed her. And she's like, okay, I'm in. And she signed up literally today. She hasn't even gotten patches today, and she's sitting getting a pedicure, and she's like, this woman next to me is talking about how much pain she's in, and she's like, and I happen to have your invites for your thing, and she's like, I just wrote my name on it with my phone number, and I was like passing it over to her, and she doesn't know anything yet. So it's like, this just, you don't need to know a lot. You know, I really dug in and learned a ton of education on this. I mean, I can spit it out left and right, but really what you need to know is that if you hand this to somebody else, you're going to change their life. Wow. And you can just tell them your testimony. And I tell everybody on my team, you can't sell my testimony. You can't sell Johnny's testimony. You need to sell your own testimony, because they're talking to you and they want to believe in you. And so everybody has to have pretty much their own, and you will have their own if they're on the patch. So it's been awesome. And we're so excited if everybody can make it to our house next week. It's going to be a huge turnout. We're a little scared, but it's going to be good.
It's
Going to be great.
That's absolutely. Yeah. And I think Al hit it right on the head too, real quick, that it's open. I think it was Al, sorry if it wasn't, but open your ears and listen. You know, I mean, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. My old man always told me, use them accordingly. And I fight to use them accordingly, because my worst habit in the world is I interrupt people. If I was on phone calls all day, it would never happen because I utilize the mute button. But in person, I can't mute myself. Yeah. But it is huge, because even my mother up in Port St. Lucie, she's calling me today and she talks to 4 neighbors. I'm like, Mom,
she's crushing.
You don't leave your house and now you're out talking to neighbors. And she's like, well, normally I wouldn't take the trash bag, but I just was kind of walking around. And she always says getting the lay of the land because we're from Minnesota. But next thing you know, she's like, hey, I got 4 people. And I'm like, hey, your clubhouse that has all those members, can we get in a member book? She's like, I already got it. I was looking at it. I'm looking for his name. I'm like, you know, so.
And we thought she was just gonna, you know, just enjoy the product because she loved it so much. Oh no, she gave me a mailing list, like 13 people long, and was like, get the USPS account going, let's go. And I'm like, oh my gosh, who are you?
And it took us 12 hours to do it. So today she called and said, hey, I'll do it myself. Give me the login. I'll get the stuffers. She's like, I'm not handicapped. I'm motivated. I retired, but I'm ready to go. Like, I can't wait for you guys. If it's going to take a day, like, let me do it myself. I'm like, hey, all right.
To just say, like, so cool. She had a cardiology appointment today, and she's had multiple open heart surgeries and had a lot of health issues. And she was at her cardiologist today, who is a very, very dear friend of mine, who I would never in a million years think that he'd be open to this. And she starts talking to him and she starts telling him how she is. And he goes, I need the information. I need to know about this. He's like, I'm intrigued. So I already texted him tonight and I was like, hey, I'm sending it your way. So
Great.
Good.
So cool.
You know what? We're excited to be at your guys' place next Wednesday. It's going to be exciting. We've got some information here to share, and thanks for sharing this. And we're going to have a blast next Wednesday night. We know that because we had a blast last week in Williston. So real quick, here's a couple announcements. Gina gonna wrap us up here on these announcements.
Okay, so Aruba, Jamaica. Woo, let's go, right?
Woo-hoo.
For some reason I don't have them.
Okay, so it's okay. We don't need them. So anyways, whoever invited you on here tonight, you're going to make sure that you get this form to them before you put your head on your pillow. Very, very important, because we have serious momentum. Things are happening. You can tell, look at how many people, what did they say? 14 people they signed up. So you want to get yourself in and ride the wave with us. And then this is your goal sheet, and we can get you this, as well as it is also on the sites that Onyx has. We have tickets. If you did not get tickets for next week, Wednesday, we are live at their house. And do you have that ticket?
For some reason I can't pull everything up. So we've got Wednesday.
We'll put it on the Facebook page.
Okay, it'll be on
the Facebook page for everybody. And remember, it'll be live and Zoom. We're going to be doing 2 at the same time. So if you can come live, come live. And if you want to come Zoom or bring your guests on Zoom, you're welcome either way.
And by the way, it is a safe place for you to send your guests. If you cannot go there yourself, they will get underneath you. You send them there and we'll take great care of them. But again, this is it's free. You don't need a ticket or anything, but we did print tickets just because it's a great reminder to leave on your kitchen counter. And by the way, I had a plumber come here today and I happened to be out on the driveway putting some mail in the mailbox. He got out of the car. He could hardly stand up on his knee.
Yeah.
And I said, I have got something when you come into my house that am 100% confident you are going to have a result before you leave.
Yeah.
And of course, I put the patch behind his neck because we're not going to put it in his belly button. So I put it behind his neck, and I'm serious, you guys. I have total goosebumps. By the time he left, he added a water pipe. Maybe it was an hour and a half that he was here. I asked him, what was your pain when you walked in here? Guys, 100% his pain.
Yep.
When he left, he was 25%.
He came up with it himself. He said, I want to give you a little graph of what is going on with my pain. I was at 100% and now I'm at 20 that quickly.
So when he asked me, can I have an envelope of samples to give a lady in the office that is having terrible pain and just a lot of issues?
Yeah.
And I told him, you know what? You are going to be so good in this business because you have such a big heart. You're already thinking that you're going to share your patches
Right.
that I'm giving you with her.
Yeah.
What an amazing person. So you guys,
Tomorrow
that's
night-
as simple as it is.
Tomorrow night, we have got Mike and Cy Hernandez doing the first Spanish Quantum X39 team presentation. So we'll get that information out to everybody. Check with your upline. You got to kind of check yourself right now because we're doing our best to get every bit of information out to all of you. But I want you to know that tomorrow night, it's going to be incredible. We're going to use this same Zoom link. So you'll know the same link, and it's going to be in Spanish. Though you don't understand Spanish, get your Spanish friends on there. And then on Saturday, we're going to have a Quantum Field X39 90-day run to Sapphire. Go senior presidential. I said, go senior director. Okay. In 90 days, we're going to lay it all out for you. Going to go with the rules for Aruba, how you can qualify and how to get there. That's going to be on Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. So those are some of the things. We don't leave anyone behind. We're going to have some incredible training on that on Saturday. So be prepared, have a notepad, and be ready to rock and roll because you want to be part of all this activity and fun that you're hearing from all these great people that are speaking tonight.
And come on, we're going to go to Aruba together.
For
So let's
free.
Aruba.
So it's been great seeing everybody on here tonight. And we're really looking forward to making this happen with all of you. We don't want anyone left behind. Engage. Get yourself
Plug in.
Yeah, we're having a blast, and we don't want you to be left behind because it's too fun, and everybody is feeling too good with this incredible X39 technology.
Yep, and Onyx's daughter Sierra is kind of behind the scenes.
Yeah.
She's running this whole show for us. Thank you so much. She will post this recording.
Yeah.
And this is a great way for you to send somebody, once you talk to them, they can watch this pre-recorded opportunity because, of course, we're not having one till Wednesday unless your upline is having one personally, but this is a great tool for you to use, and they post them on all of the sites.
Okay, guys, great having you on
Have a
here.
great night, everybody.
Excited to be
Thank you,
partnered up
Onyx.
with all you new people, and we'll see you tomorrow night in Spanish or Saturday for the training.
Awesome.
Have a great evening,
Everybody have a
everyone.
great night.
Yeah.
Go Pat.